Hey guys, welcome back. This is Marilyn, and I am here with another craft idea for my craft fair. I sell these at my craft fair. First year I sold them, they didn't go very well, but last year they went like hotcakes. So I plan to have them at my craft fair again. They are hot cocoa packets. There's hot cocoa in there, marshmallows, and a candy cane to stir your hot cocoa with. And I tried for the first time last year stirring my hot cocoa with the candy cane. Couldn't believe how quickly it would melt in there and how good it made the cocoa taste. So this is what we're going to be creating today. This is not my original design. This is based on a design by Tamika of Scrapta World, and if you have not seen her channel, you really need to check it out. She's a wonderful crafter, and does a wonderful job, and this is a take on her design. So I am using Winterberry from Hobby Lobby. It's their winter collection, and lots and lots of beautiful papers there. You will need a hot cocoa packet. You will need marshmallows. Now these, make sure you use food grade plastic bags. I also wash my hands and put on gloves before I bag these. You also can buy pre-bagged marshmallows, I've heard online, but they tend to be more the dehydrated ones. These are nice and soft, gonna melt pretty quickly. You need a candy cane. I'm gonna put all this aside. You're going to need some kind of embellishment if you want to put an embellishment on the front. You're going to need scissors. You're going to need a scoreboard, a bone folder, your paper, adhesive. I'm going to be using both the art glitter glue and double-sided sticky tape for this project. This page is 8.5 by 4 7/8, which that book is 8.5 by 11, so it's like perfect for making these. I can get 2 out of 1 sheet of paper. It's great, and then I use my scraps for other things. So first we're gonna do, let's take our paper like this, and we're gonna score it. So I'm gonna score it with my printed side showing, because this is a directional design. I want to make sure I get my scoring in the right place and not get it scored with things upside down. So you take it along the 8.5 inch side, and you're going to score at 1/2 inch, and 1 inch, 4.5, and 5. And if you notice up here, I don't know if you can see these little pink dots. A lot of times I will mark my scoreboard when I'm doing mass producing stuff so that it's just easier than trying to see the numbers. I can just really score a lot of things fast. Now this, you're going to turn to the side. Since it's directional paper, you want to make sure that you're putting this 1/2 inch score on the bottom. So this is going to be the bottom of your packet. Okay, so now that we're done scoring, we're going to take this. And since it's a printed paper, I turn it over. It's a lot easier for me to see what's going on if I turn it over on this side. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to cut out this square. We're going to cut out these 2 squares, and we're going to come up part way up here and cut across to this score mark. Then we're going to do a diagonal cut, and I'll show you when we get to that. Now when I do these cutting out here, I kind of cut a slight wedge, so that when I put these together, they don't bind at all. So I just, a tiny wedge there, barely noticeable. I'm going to put a teeny tiny wedge on this side. Then when I cut here, I'm going to put a tiny wedge here and cut this out. Now you're going to go about half to a third of the way up. You're going to cut to that first score line, and you're going to cut this out. Okay, let me get rid of that. Now we're going to take our cutting board and we're going to take this, we're going to fold it back, fold it forward, and then we're going to put this so that it lines up. It's probably hard to see there. You're going to line up with this first score line and go down to there and cut a diagonal. And that's all there is to that. Then you got this scrap you can save for another project or get rid of. If you watched my earlier video with scrap cards, these are the scraps I used for that card. So you can use pieces like this on the very corners. Now I'm going to take my double-sided tape. We're going to go here and we're going to go close to where that score line is so that it will be close by. How do you want to say that? So it closes up close. And then we're going to go on this back one because we want, this is going to be the front. We want that front to cover over top of this. Make it nice and smooth. Okay. Take our bone folder and we're going to burnish that down. Burnish this down. Then we're going to fold all our folds. Okay, I like to put this one together first. I don't know if I can get it with my nail. Yep, I did. A lot of times I have to use my pokey tool to do that. And then you want to line these up. So that's right along that fold because you're going to be folding this under them. Then you're going to take this side off, fold this in, fold this over, and you want a square box type item. You can take your bone folder down in there and burnish the edges to make sure they stay together. And you end up with this. Then I take my Swiss Miss will go in there. We're gonna do some decorating first. Where did I put my snowflake? Here we go. So I'm gonna use glue for this part. And our glitter glue dries very quickly, so it should not be a problem for us. Oh. Alrighty, I'll put that on there like that. And then we're going to put a sticker on there. These stickers don't always stick really well, so I like to put glue over top to make sure that they stay stuck. And I think I'm going to do this mitten. I think he's cute. Whoops. So we will dab the glue on there and put that on. All right. Then we will put our marshmallows in and our candy cane. And I always package all of my craft items pretty much. I package them up. I do not, especially food items, but I usually have just one item. If it's not food items, I have one item that they can open and look at the books and stuff, or I leave, notes that they can ask me to open an album for them, but I like things to be packaged. I don't want everything to get dirty from people going through them. Nobody wants to buy something that has been soiled, and especially food items. I don't want just everybody handling them and then somebody buying them, especially this year. You want everything to be just pristine. But I wouldn't want to buy wide open food items that are just sitting there. I would want my stuff closed up and packaged and sealed. So that's what I do for my clients. And that's how I package it. I put a price tag on it and they can buy it from the bin. Like I said, last year I sold a lot of these. I had clients calling and asking me if they could get more, and could I delivered them. So I'm hoping this year it will go well too. And if you're having a craft fair, this would be an excellent item to sell at that. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Happy crafting, everyone.